Night Always Comes is the latest tense thriller from Netflix, and the film's ending is worth looking at in detail. Among Vanessa Kirby's best movies, the new film examines what even a good person must do in order to get by in modern America. To keep a roof above her family's heads, Lynette is forced to take drastic action. Night Always Comes features a strong cast of characters, which helps to make the film's events feel that much more impactful. After Lynette's mother decides to spend their down payment on a new car for herself, Lynette finds herself traveling through the city of Portland, attempting to earn enough money by any means necessary. This Netflix thriller primarily takes place over one night of desperation. In a sad reflection of the real-world challenges of income inequality and rampant inflation, Lynette is pushed to the edge. All of this is built around a ticking clock, where she must secure the funds before 9 a.m., or her family will be out on the street. Night Always Comes ends with the family losing their house. Even after all the stress that Lynette experiences throughout the film, the bittersweet ending sees her failing to accomplish what she set out to do. She has secured the $25,000 that they need for a down payment, but her mother refuses to co-sign on the purchase with her, rendering the whole plan invalid. Even though her mother has the ability to help with this, she decides not to, saying that she hates the house and blaming Lynette for her own problems. Doreen, too, is struggling and has decided that she does not have the capacity to help others. Even if Doreen agreed to co-sign, however, things would still not work out. Lynette gets a call from David, who tells her that he has decided to sell the house to another buyer who has given him a better offer. Unfair blame is placed upon Lynette's shoulders, and she rides off into the distance in the film's closing, all alone. How Lynette was able to get $25,000 in one night. Vanessa Kirby getting a package in Night Always Comes. Fortunately, Lynette has $25,000 at the film's close, and there may be a bright future for her yet. She may not have succeeded in looking after her mother and her brother, but the actions that she took throughout the film earned her a great deal of cash that could help her make a new start. The bulk of this came from Gloria's boyfriend. Lynette steals the safe from his apartment, and actions are taken to get it cracked open so she can take what is within. There is a large amount of cash inside, as well as Rolex watches, and a huge package of cocaine. This is a great start for Lynette, who has also stolen a Mercedes from her John, Scott, which she unsuccessfully tries to unload to make up the rest. In the end, she has to go down another dark path, where she sells the cocaine to Blake. This scene is uncomfortable when Blake forces himself onto Lynette sexually. However, this is where audiences get to see a rejuvenated energy in Lynette, when she pushes back, attacking him with a glass vase. She makes her way out, haunted by memories of her experiences with Tommy, invigorated by her autonomy. Lynette disappears on her own, but she finally feels some agency. Zach Gottsagen and Vanessa Kirby at a diner in Night Always Comes. Doreen pushes Lynette away, which unfortunately sets her up to be separated from her brother. This contributes to a rather sad ending to the film, where Lynette is seen driving away from her family. While there is great loss and failure here, seeing Lynette's development over the film helps to set up a brighter future for her. While she has done some twisted things over the past night, she has learned that these are actions that are necessitated by the exploitative world that she lives in. While there is tragedy in being separated from her family, there is hope in Lynette's future. She has stopped blaming herself. It is unlikely that there will be great legal repercussions for Lynette's actions, but not impossible. At the house with Drew, she was assaulted, and in fighting back in self-defense, she may have killed someone. This hangs over her head, but due to the criminal circumstances surrounding this event, it is unclear if any legal punishment will follow. Lynette did steal Scott's car, but he told her that it belonged to his wife, and it is likely that he will do everything he can to avoid having to tell her he has been sleeping with Lynette. Due to these circumstances, Lynette's future might be just fine. The real meaning of Night Always Comes ending. Julia Fox puts on makeup in Night Always Comes. Much of Night Always Comes is about directing blame. This is seen with Lynette, who is blamed by her mother for much of their circumstances. In the film's ending, Doreen pushes her daughter away, berating her with dark and hateful words, punching down rather than confronting the real issues. The film makes it clear that Lynette is not to blame. The movie begins with reports and news outlining the dismal financial situation in America, and how this has hurt everyone, especially lower-class workers. Lynette is shown to be a hard worker with multiple jobs, who has been pushed into difficult circumstances. Lynette's relationship with Tommy and the way she sees their past is important in understanding this. She was forced into sex work as a young girl, but has been made to feel that it was her decision and her fault. Fortunately, the events of the film help her to see beyond that, and to understand that she has been victimized.